This has very clear message. You don't need to talk anymore. Even I can say there is no need for you to be there in your career if you don't know AI. You're gonna get replaced and you know this better than me. I'm not talking about you. Three other fingers are pointing toward me. I don't need to sit here and talk for you. My AI character can already speak more fluently and probably better than me. So she will present just one paragraph for you.
Before we dive in, I need to say there is a hidden gem, a good discount code somewhere in this video. Watch it all the way through to find and use it. It's big enough to matter. This is Rima, and Amir and I can't wait to see you in the course.
Also, if at any point during this video you decided to close it and get back to something else, I clearly say that you are not video learner or YouTube learner. You need an instructor to take your hand and walk you through the steps. So don't waste your time on another free or premium course, since learning by watching tutorials is not for everyone. If you are watching this video, it's because you followed me on Instagram, you engaged with one of my contents, or already asked about my AI classes, courses, something like this. So I'll go straight to the point, and I want to put it in this way. This video isn't here to convince you whether you should learn AI, whether it's necessary, or you should take classes with me or with someone else. No, you already have the answer. Not now, you had it months ago. But you follow AI savvy, tech savvy people to find the right door to knock on, sometimes easiest way to pick. And psychologists call this effort justification, or amygdala's threat response. You just do something that feels like effort, or a step toward what you know is necessary to do, but it's a bit hard or far to achieve. You followed me today, tomorrow algorithm shows you someone doing something way cooler than me. You send me message today, tomorrow you ask next person. Your brain logs it as progress, even if nothing actually changed. You want to feed your inner call that I did something today toward learning AI. I followed someone in AI world, and this way you convince yourself that you took a step. But you know better than anyone else that you are wasting your time and you are just scrolling on Instagram. I don't need to be genie of the lamp to tell you this. I've been where you are right now. I walk with your shoes. I think a good question to start is, if I can do something that you do without talking with AI better than you, why should your employer keep you in his company? If today I can enter into architecture, interior design, real estate, you name it, without knowing zero, honestly, I know zero, and my outcome is better than yours, what's the point of keeping you in the team? Think about it. My name is Amir, and I can confidently say that you do not have AI problem, you have direction problem. Because you ask your simplest questions these days from ChatGPT, but ChatGPT hasn't implemented a single task, single achievement in real life, but I did. This was about me. About you, I can say you know all the names: Claude, Hicksfield, Huygens, Sedance, Kling, AI agents, Base 44. But the issue and the problem is not the tool. You already know all these. Maybe you work with some of them. But the problem is when you sit behind your desk, you don't know what to do with AI for your business, for your market, and your goal. And you don't want to spend more than 2 or 3 days to learn if there is something to learn. That's why you prefer to watch 40 seconds video rather than learning from basics, and you are still scrolling. It's not your fault. These days Instagram is full of short, cool stuffs. I'm doing same. Everyone wants to teach you something that they discovered just themselves. I want to say, if free information were enough, you would not be following me or messaging me. There are hundreds of thousands of better people out there that you can follow them. So the real question is not where can I find more AI content? The real question is, what is the exact AI path that makes sense for you? Depending on your goal, you can learn how to create AI character, build content system, build 3D websites for real estate, interior design, you name the industry, automate repetitive tasks, and many more. Also, you may find yourself that all these industries that I mentioned is not your industry. It doesn't matter. I'm not even an architect these days. So when you know AI, the only thing matters is where you really like to stand. You can see I'm posting videos these days and they go viral and I get deals. Why? Because I'm taking AI into action. So some need automation, some need AI characters, some need AI agents. Someone like me is combining all these together. Now, let me answer the most common questions I get in my DM. The first one, the most frequent one is, okay, what is the price of each session? Can I get courses instead? Can I go on YouTube and watch? Honestly, that's not a fair question. Of course, you can learn everything through the courses, which also include follow up real time sessions. Then, if you find yourself a video learner person, start from there. Also, you will notice I don't have any one on one sessions for sale on my website. I prefer to reshape it as coffee beans. So, you purchase coffee beans, which has always been my dream job. I mean, to be coffee bean trader. I don't believe in selling knowledge, but I value the time I spend there to learn all these. I know you want to know if it fits your budget. I completely understand that. But the mistake is judging the value only by numbers. If you are thirsty and water is the only solution, you can say, water is expensive. I go eat sandwich instead. Or I will get water later. No way, you die. If you don't drink water, you die. If something solves a real need, the question is not only how much does it cost? The better question is what is it costing me not to have it? With AI, the cost is time, missed opportunities, wrong tools, slow execution, and staying behind while someone else with less IQ in your market moves faster just because he or she is taking AI into action. Also, I'm confident in the value of my trainings, either on one on one sessions or courses. So I make the first step risk free for you. If after first practical session or watching first episode on the course, you feel it didn't give you clarity, direction, or something useful, or you already know all these, or you didn't like my teaching, my style, my face, any reason, same as a full refund when you buy a product you don't like. I refund all the money. No pressure, no questions asked. You either get clarity and continue, or you get your money back. After this course, you will also get 2 free coaching checking sessions. You can come back, show me what you have done, what you have built, ask questions, and improve the process. And hidden gem is here. The discount code is I love AI without any spaces, capital or small letters, doesn't matter. You can read it down below the screen. The second question, usually you don't ask me, you ask yourself in your head, can I learn this from YouTube and not to pay? I told you in the beginning, yes, you can learn from YouTube. YouTube is incredible. But the real question is, have you ever actually done it before for something else? For example, for Photoshop. YouTube content is scattered. And usually the instructor assumes you already know the basics. If yes, definitely YouTube, definitely. But there is cost, and that is time. YouTube content doesn't look at your business and tell you which tools matter for you, what to stop doing, what to build, what can actually make money for you. It cannot save your time or reduce cost in your specific situation, but I do. This is the difference. And lastly, urgency. You ask it in different ways. The most frequent way is, can I get back to you later? And I'm not going to fake the scarcity by giving you an answer here. I'm sure you see how fast everything is growing, and I'm not going to say, do it right now, or the price of my session is going to go up tomorrow, unless that's true. But I want to leave this here. Every day you wait, someone in your field is learning, testing, building, creating, proposing, automating better. Everything is about your decision. Not acting is also a decision, and it has a cost. You just don't see the invoice immediately. Now you can go back to collecting tutorials on YouTube or Instagram, saving all the posts, send one copy to your friend to have the record, uh, writing please prompt in the comments and waiting for someone to send you copy pasted prompt, or you can take one focused step toward a personalized direction and learn AI from the basics. The opportunity is real, the tools are available, I'm here, everything is ready. The only question is whether you are ready to stop watching and start building or not. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for staying this long and watching to the end. It shows that you are serious. Hope to see you soon in the course. Bye for now.